All right, welcome back to Louder Than Life 2025. We're joined by Lee from the Funeral Portrait.
Hello.
You guys just wrapped up over on the second main stage.
As you can tell, I'm dying right now. Yes, it's a little hot today.
Yeah,
it's a little hot today.
It's just hot all weekend, but you've been here like all weekend.
Yeah, we were here yesterday for a little bit.
You did a pop-up show at Headliner.
Yes, and then the day before that, we did our little pop-up show, which was kind of crazy. So, yeah, it's hot up here this year. At least it's no rain.
Yeah.
Last year was all that rain.
Yeah.
I thought our show was going to get canceled last year, so it's hyped that it didn't this year.
Yeah. You guys are from Georgia, right? You're used to hot, right?
Used to hot, used to rain, used to tornadoes. You know, the only thing we're not used to is snow. So, but I know you guys get a little bit of snow here, so
not too bad. It depends on what year it is.
Exactly, right?
Not too bad. But man, great set out there, and you guys are blowing up, man. I mean, it's funny because I don't be honest. I really didn't know you until just recently. But like you said up on stage, you guys have been grinding for 10 years out there, and now you're finally starting to see their name. Reap the rewards.
It's wild. It's actually really wild. I can't believe it. I don't know. It's weird. It's every day there's like a new adventure, right? So for me to just be here and do this is such a blessing. I don't know. Like I've been wanting to do this for so long. You know, I've been putting in my hours. You know, and putting in my days, putting in my nights. You know, whatever it is, and it's now paying off, which I don't know, and we're scared too. Like the thing is, we don't take it for granted. We just do it. So.
Yeah, the first album came out way back in 2016 under Vincent PD's, and until Subgate City.
Yep. That's the thing, right? Is all that old stuff. We don't play any of it. We just play the stuff up a new record. It's a different band. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of kind of got our feet wet, and got us going. But it's not. Sorry, I'm melting. I also just dyed my hair green the other day, so of course I'm going to be melting green. But I think for us, this band really started taking off when this record was released, and that's what people want to hear. If you go on Spotify or you hear it on the radio, whatever it is, those are the songs that are being played. So when you get 30 minutes up on stage or 25 minutes up on stage, no one else, they don't want to hear a song that has 1,000 streams on it. They want to hear the songs that they hear on the radio. They want to hear the songs that are on Spotify or whatever. So.
I think he's sitting right over there, but your boy Jose Mango, man, he really helped you guys.
He has.
So getting you on Sirius XM. He's helped break so many fans.
He has, and that's why that team and everyone there is just so incredible, because they really do care. Like for them, they're of course they want to make money and all that stuff, but they really do care about the music, and that's very rare nowadays. Yeah, it's very, very rare.
Like my fans, man, the Coffin Bird.
Exactly.
It's great, crazy and eclectic bunch of
it is
mostly kids, but
yeah. Well, it's we have been last year when we did our Five Finger tour, I think that really is what kind of put us on the map, and also kind of what got us a wider fan base. It's not just young people anymore. It's grandmas and and granddads, and then they bring out their kids, and then those kids bring out their kids, and it's full family now.
And you had a marriage proposal out there.
Yeah,
is that pretty common?
It's happened a few times. This one was I got reached out to about a week ago, and they really wanted to make it happen. So it's very hard to do those in these big venues, because I was like, where are they? And then I finally saw them all over here. Because someone was like pointing over here, and I'm like, what? And then I was like, everyone's down over here. I was like, oh my God, they're so cool. So that was a lot of fun.
Well, Suffocate City, and did 2 number ones off of that, and then you come back out and kind of redid it with a lot of collabs and stuff. And
yep.
I'm always fascinated by that, because that seems like that's how more of the industry is going right now. It kind of started at the rap and hip hop, and now it's on over here, and
yes,
everybody seems to do it.
Yeah, well, and it's very important, because what it does is it's kind of like a permanent tour with someone, right? So you're getting everybody's social media, you're getting their Spotify algorithm, the radio, whatever it is, and for us, having 2 number ones is kind of crazy. We never thought that would ever happen. And it's what has got us here. Got us to play the main stage, from the little side stage from last year, in the middle of the rain. So it's cool that we're, able to do that. And, we're going for a third with Dark Thoughts. And with that, it's weird, because, that was a song that kind of started popping for us first. So that was kind of the one, once we signed A Better Noise, that kind of started taking off. and now we're revisited it, and there's no feature, and it's just us, and we're very like, it feels naked, you know. But we're excited. We're excited to see what comes of it.
Yeah, I asked another band this the other day, but how do those collabs come about? Do you guys reach out to your friends? Obviously, like you said, Ivan, you toured with those guys.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. So with us, Bert from the U's, right? It's on our song "You'll Struggle and Cry." That was like a dream. I was like, I grew up loving Bert. I really want that. And guess what happened? It worked, right? The same with Spencer from My Sign. It was, we played a show together, and he joined the band, and it just worked, right? And Ivan, we did a tour together, and it just worked. And I think for us, that's how we want them to work, you know. And then with Lilith, like Andy and I became friends and stuff like that, and it's like, and that's its wife, you know. And so like for us, it was like we really wanted a female vocalist, and it just worked, you know.
And I guess you put those songs out, and then you got to kind of redo and put them out again. So,
yeah, it's cool. It gives them a fresh vibe, you know, and you discover a bunch of new bands that way, you know, by being tagged on Spotify or on the radio or on Spotify, or not on Spotify, on like social media when that artist shares it or something. It's a cool idea, and I just did it with this band called Erasmus from Europe, and that to me is so cool because like I'm dating a lot of their fans and vice versa, you know, and it's been really cool.
Yeah, like you said up on stage, Holy Water kind of real personal to you guys. Is about the grind, all this, and then have Ivan sing on it.
Yeah, which is crazy. I couldn't believe it. That was a crazy night. That was a really awesome.
The Zari is really cool too.
Yep. Yeah, Hers for Two, and that, you know, we wrote that about the passing of my grandmother, you know, and that was, you know, that song almost didn't even make the record. There's like the physical copies of the first edition of the record. It's not even on it. At the last second, we added it to the digital. And then when we did the deluxe, we added Lilith on it. And then that just kind of, you know, we did a whole music video. It was crazy. It was great.
See what the world we live in now, right? You can't really count. I mean, besides Jose and Sirius, you really can't be counting a lot of mainstream FM rock radio.
You can't. And with us, it's wild because like we have a great radio team at our label, and they really believe in us, and we do everything imaginable to get there and to have us help, you know. So you know, every morning we're at some different radio station playing acoustic at 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, or on their morning show. Yeah. So that's what we're doing.
They're all laughing like hyenas at their own jokes.
Well, it's insane. It's crazy.
And it's kind of a dead medium. But I work for a newspaper, so I'm kind of working for a dead medium too.
It's okay. Talking about a newspaper, it's crazy. My grandfather, I'm very close to my grandparents. Like I was very close to my grandmother. My grandfather, he reads the newspaper every morning. Okay? Every morning. He used to get 2 newspapers, the Atlanta Journal and the Marietta. Both of them now are non-existent. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution, one of the oldest newspapers in the country. They said, no, we're just going to do online. And that just is insane to me, because now, yes, he reads it online, right? And yes, it's great, but it's crazy because I think physical media is still very, very important. I think holding something in your hands, you know, we're sitting here, there's a book right here, the great history of rock, you know, and that's great. But, you know, kids want to touch that. They want to be able to touch it, and they want to be able to hold it. That's like vinyl's doing so well. That's like CDs are coming back. That's like tapes are coming back. You know, we released a VHS of all of our music videos, and we sold through them like crazy. We're about to release a live DVD, you know, and all these things. And it's like all those things are going to sell great because people want to hold stuff.
I still have a working VHS player. I'll have to get there. You go. I'll pick up one of those. No, I actually went. When I knew I was going to do this with you guys, I went and tried to find in our little town. I love it. Either a copy of the record or well, I can't find it anymore.
Good luck. It's either
you have to do it all, ladies.
It's wild because like there is some random. We've been in some random podunk towns, and they will have one copy, and it's great. But then it's like, okay, well, did they order one copy and it sold out, or did they never have it? And it's just. It's always hard, you know. We're being a small band, so hopefully the next record, you know, will be everywhere. So we'll see what happens.
You're getting rich off that, like 1/10 of a penny. You
know
it. Play, right? You know?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's crazy because that goes off the paying off the labor. You know what I mean? Like we're still so much in debt that, you know, for us, I love the streaming. I love all that stuff. For me, it's way more about making that connection with someone, and then selling merch and doing that kind of stuff, and I care so much about the connection and growing that band that way than I do like a Spotify stream or something like that.
How long did you stand up there and take selfies?
It was 35 minutes.
That's awesome.
Right as the next band was going up on this side of the stage. So that band, we finished and they started, and I was meeting people. And then as soon as they started, I said, I gotta go. There was so much people, I felt bad, but that's 35 minutes in the heat again.
You did mention a new record. I mean, obviously you're still touring on this one, kind of putting the pieces in place, kind of figuring some things out, kind of laying the groundwork.
We'll see. There's a lot of demoing. We're still very, very early on, and we'll see what happens next.
And you've been doing a lot of EPs, so
exactly. That's the thing. It's a lot of that stuff. Yeah, we're doing a lot of that stuff just to kind of boost streams or boost sales or whatever it is. A new version here, there. I think what is next is a record, and that's the main thing. And we'll see where it goes. We'll see what happens. We want to go bigger, bolder, brashier. It's gonna be unapologetically the funeral portrait. There's no holding back anymore. So we don't need it. We don't need to worry about radio and stuff like that, because the thing is radio loves us. I feel like it's gonna be played no matter what now. If you look at Bad Omens, you look at Sleep Token, you look at those bands, they made those connections with their big hit, right? And then it doesn't matter anymore. They can release whatever they want. That's what we're going to do.
All right, man. Great chat. Appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on all your success. Let's keep going forward, man.
We're going to do
this. It's awesome.
Dude, thank you guys. Thank you.